are you two having a problem?
Hmm?
Peeps and Marshmallow are being dominants were on the other side of the gate.
Yeah, well.
And we've switched over. Welcome, everybody. We're just about ready to unlock our first dungeon post end of AAR. Woohoo!
Wait. I thought this was our retirement.
No, we don't get to retire.
Sure we do. We had ending credits and everything.
I hate to tell you, but last I checked, we're still considered Warriors of Light. That means we've got at least 3, soon to be 4 more expansions of content to go through.
I don't believe it. I mean, we even took time out last week to go car shopping. How retired can you get?
First we need to talk to this guy over here. Wistful Whitebeard. Hello, Foxfire.
Hey, Foxfire.
Hello, Mr. Wistful Whitebeard.
Nothing like staring at out at the sea to bring an old man back to his glory days. The good old times when his whole life still lay ahead of him. The greatest adventures were yet to be. Don't you know better than to sneak up on your elders like that, young'un? Are you trying to send me to an early grave? Well, not early, as such. Don't tell me. I can see it just from the look of you. You're an adventurer and an accomplished one at that, yes? You may not be the graybeard I am, but I reckon you've a memory or two you'd be keen on remembering. So what say you join me for a while before you return to the road? After all, sometimes reflecting on the past can be just what you need to discover the path you'd forge into the future. See? He recognizes us, fellow retired adventurers.
New Game Plus, which is a mode they've added relatively recently that allows you to replay chapters of previous story arcs you've gone through. But it's kind of funky. Okay, Mr. Nickrid Ironheart, I see that bang. We are ignoring the Weaponsmith legend. I'm sorry, no.
Let's not go there. 'Tis a grindy place.
Yes, it is a very grindy place.
Understatement.
The only reason I'd want to do it is to show off the ultimate kettle. And even that's grindy, too grindy. But some of the writing in there is just so hilarious.
Yes, it is.
Not to mention who it introduces.
Yeah.
Ghosts of Andapur. Nedrick Ironheart has information that is certain to set your heart to racing. If you don't mind me saying, it seems to me you've been wanting for stimulation of late. No, I'm plenty stimulated.
No, you're not. You haven't had a drop of caffeine all day. Sooner or later, you're gonna crash.
The air of torpor about you is quite palatable. Ignore her. Adventures are as next of kin to explorers, my friend. Like us, you need regular doses of excitement, else you're like to shrivel up and die. Am I shriveling? Tell me I'm not shriveling.
Not yet. You still got meat on those bones.
I would hate to see that happen to you, so I will tell you of a place that will surely set your heart to racing. Andapur Keep. It is a ruined fortress situated in the South Shroud, dating back to the 5th Astral Era. The thought of delving into the past sets your loins afire, that the keep will surely serve to quench it. The entrance is watched by a wood whaler named Maxine. Give her my name, and she will tell you all you need to know.
So, I guess we're heading to Andapur Keep.
Could be a nice retirement villa.
No, no, no. No, 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 no.
No?
Damn it, we earned these.
Ah,
I'm gonna drive it like this.
Tuck said. I'm just gonna backseat drive for you.
This is what happens when you give a bun her license.
The man said the car could fly. Oh,
It does.
Oh boy, and how many people know that reference anymore?
Ancient anime is ancient.
Yeah.
So off to Andor.
He drew
Keep
cry
high.
twin waterfalls over the passage of anime time.
You are correct, dear.
Hey, Baron.
So in news, we were able to take down X-Death as a 4-man today. I've currently uploaded it to Twitch and will hopefully have it live after I get the stream done tonight because I need to put in a thumbnail proper.
Mm.
Oh, we might go this way. I almost started auto-navigating to Mardona.
Yeah, you might want to talk to Sid about this.
Hmm?
This car has a really low flight ceiling.
Yes, it does. Hello, Ace.
Ace.
Hello there.
We are just getting going, and we're going to go unlock our first dungeon.
We're enjoying our retirement.
We are not retired.
Yes, we are.
We've just started our adventures. It took what?
We
almost...
had ending credits.
Yes,
The end. Come on.
No, it wasn't the end. It was dun dun dun. And next week on.
Yeah, well, I'm ignoring that part.
It's post-endgame for the original ARR.
Yeah, this is post-endgame, which has just about as much content as the expansion itself.
Yeah. Well, actually, we're not even into that. This, there's, the game, then the ending credits, and then, even before there were any patches, major patches at least, there were a few more things to do. And we're still on the few more things. Yeah. This is kind of the Columbo, one more thing, ma'am.
Yeah. We have hit end game of AAR, which will be hopefully tonight a dungeon and 3 hard mode trials.
Hopefully.
We'll see what time allows.
We might not get through all 3 of the trials. Getting through the dungeon will be no problem. Isn't it nice to be flying over those things?
Oh, look, hunt targets. And more hunt targets. Hello, Maxine. Here at Nedrick's recommendation, then you must not be without skill. That said, it is my duty to warn you of the dangers that await. This fortress was built by the Andapori, an ancient people who rose to power upon the arcane knowledge. During the heyday of their civilization, they built magnificent structures such as this. Alas, the splendor has long faded into memory, and the keep has become a lair of the Lambs of Dalamut, a doomsday cult. Some of the cultists have even succeeded in summoning Voidsent, and we Wood Whalers welcome capable adventurers who would be willing to keep their numbers in check. And there's our entrance. Dun dun dun.
Woohoo! We going in like this?
Yeah, I think we can.
Okay.
You up for that, Tay?
Works for me.
Let's see, how am I doing? Yeah, my white mage is 51 already, so it's level everything else.
Really, you
Actually,
two?
my warrior is also 51.
Really?
Yeah, really. Just get us into queue.
I could make it worse.
No, that's okay.
Well, Ace, you recognize the reference, so who's more old school? And I will say I am young enough not to have seen it outside of reruns.
But it was a very good show.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason why it's popular even today. Let's do this! Buns on the run! Oh, he got the soul collector off. Hello, Octi. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Octi.
We're just starting a run of Amdapur Keep.
Yes, as you can see, we're enjoying our retirement.
A little bit of lore, if you guys have been keeping track. Amdapur was the city of white mages, and Mahaki was the city of black mages, and they kind of had a little war. And this is one of the remnants. One of the things that they don't really go into too much here is the guard outside talked about the Lambs of Dalamud.
Yeah.
Being a doomsday cult. They were a doomsday cult from 1.0 that worshipped the moon of Dalamud, which of course held Bahamut.
Yeah. They're
And-
kind of out of a job.
Yeah,
It kind of happened.
they're kind of mad that Archon Louisois resealed their god. But we actually have not seen much of the Lambs of Dalamud outside of AAR, really.
No, they've kind of disappeared. Like I said, they kind of lost their job. Their doomsday happened.
There is one fate that deals with the Lambs of Dalamud.
Yep.
There's this instance, and then there's the original Tamtari Deepcroft was dealing with the Lambs of Dalamud.
Yeah, all the cultists in there.
And after that, it's been very, very quiet.
Yeah, no, that's a group that did retire. Because, well, let's face it, not much for them to do.
Not necessarily.
Admittedly, the upcoming expansion would be a good place to bring them back.
Moon's haunted.
Moon is so haunted.
Mage, every cast is a fight. Will it go off before the creature gets killed by someone else?
Yes, there is a bit of that.
That feeling.
In other gaming news, tonight, with Action's help, Sharon, Rylea, and Talon were successfully able to take Neo X Death at least, 3 times?
3 times.
We're still having problems keeping everyone alive for the entire fight, but we are recovering from problems and we're clearing in time, so it's looking good. Kyoto is currently holed up in his apartment crying. Big aura tears.
All that glam.
Yeah, he wants the glam there so hard. Because it's, of course, all the Genji traditional samurai. And don't go straight to the gate yet. See where that
Off to the side.
Delahan way in the back is? Yeah, there's actually a chest back there
Alrighty.
that has the possibility of being a minion. It's a silly minion, but it's still a minion. Yeah, we got this. And there it is! The demon brick!
Yes.
We are all
That's
better
what I
off
don't have.
not knowing what arcane magics animated this ordinary block of stone. Yes. It is a very, very silly minion.
It's an artist's block.
Yes, it is.
I'll come back here and get it. I don't have that one.
A lot of people actually don't, because people go by that chest at like lightning speed and don't know it's there. Oh, no, 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 no. Put that up in a minute.
Ah, yes, more trademark infringement.
We got this. Until he brings out the big guns.
something.
No,
different
don't
to
go
blow
after
up.
him. He's untargetable.
Oh, right.
He is?
Get ready to run.
Take it to the back.
Healer adjust?
Like that?
Maybe?
Another ad. Get over here.
Oh. Where's my ass eyes?
At 50?
I wish.
Yeah. He interrupted me.
He's interrupting me too. Very well done.
Is there a chest over here?
There used to be. I think they took it out.
Yeah, looks like they took it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there used to be 2 chests that could spawn the demon brick, and that would be the other one if it wasn't in the first one.
Right.
But when they redid the dungeons recently, they took out a lot of the, quote, junk chests. This place might have been really pretty in its heyday.
Well, maybe if all the Vodariga weren't there.
Well, I'm curious why the Vodariga are here in the first place, considering that this is an Andapur keep. Well, true. Which, of course, was the White Mages, but at the same time, it is inhabited by the Lance Dalamud, who, well...
Yeah.
That's some holy spam.
Spam.
I love that skit.
The fact that they did a parody of it for Girls in Panzer was hilarious.
Oh, they did.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
What I love is an old joke is like 80s gaming magazine, the Space Gamer would have contests. One of them was basically useless tables for games. And one of them was basically a polearm generator. So,
Glaive, Gusami, Glaive.
Well, it'd be Glaive, Gusami, Gusami, Glaive, Gusami, Glaive, 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 Gusami, Glaive. And then at one point, a few years ago, over on, I think it was RPG Geek, someone basically ran with that concept and did a parody of the spam skit.
Great.
This guy yelled basically shopping for a polearm and say, well, you can have a Gusame. and so on through that. And, you know, he just goes through and basically manages to parody the entire thing down the line. And says, I have no idea what came over me.
I keep forgetting how starved of mana white mages get at this level.
Yeah, most of the free mana stuff isn't really in there yet, is it?
The only thing that's free mana is benediction.
Which, admittedly, you're gonna have an emergency spell.
Yep.
That's the one you want.
Die. Don't help them, they're burning with goodness again. Everyone's favorite boss that always... This boss is hilarious. Especially if you've never dealt with him before. He's like stupid easy, but he's also stupid easy to get wrong. Yeah, the demon wall.
I'm not going to enjoy this.
You'll be fine.
Letting you get some mana up.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Hello, Life Swing.
Hey, Life.
And this is why I'm not going to like it.
And then stay in the center line.
We actually get a revisit of this guy.
Yep,
and
here we
I,
go.
Oh, yes.
In, what you call it?
I can't tell you how many times I've been in parties where like 2/3 of the party just goes overboard at that point. Because, of course, these sides are not OSHA compliant.
Of course not. The revisit that you get in, I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
Great Gooble's Library?
Yeah. In the, next expansion. Heaven's Word.
I don't remember the thing in the back.
Neither do I.
Oh. The, tar?
Vaguely? There we go. Not a problem.
Lots of problems. I had to move. Thank you, Baron.
1 second before we start up.
Mm-hmm.
The minion guide. Demon Brick. For many years, modern archaeologists did not understand how a seemingly primitive civilization without clockwork or steam technology could be built the massive stone structures of Amdapor. Animated bricks, such as the one that has chosen to follow you may be the missing link.
Okay.
Hover over. Underneath this gear, I am built like a brick privy. Ew!
No. Not going there. Really not going there.
Ow! Don't die on me. And remember, when you fall down, you're not officially killed. You're actually KO'd, incapacitated.
And other such euphemisms.
Oh, this is why white mages can't just raise everybody, and when you're dead, you're dead. I could say more, but it would be spoilers.
And I will be doing the opposite of falling down soon.
Ha ha ha, I timed that just right. Of course there's a succubus in the middle of all this.
Of course.
Yep.
The only problem with Holy is how much mana it actually sucks.
There's a reason why I generally just use it for a little bit of... There we go.
Congrats!
A little bit of AoE damage and a lot of stun.
Ow!
Indeed.
Thought you were out of that.
Physician, heal thyself.
I thought it was out of that too, but apparently the server disagreed.
Oh dear. Blue's still on.
Nah, we got this. just like me because I made things sparkly.
Yep. There's the achievement. And city.
Well, ain't he a pretty thing?
Ain't pretty at all.
Do you remember how to do this one, Tay?
More or less.
Yeah, we need to hide behind the statues when he starts casting his big spell, and then, of course, pick up ads. And considering we're down a man, we really have to pay attention to Max. Let's see if we can fix you up. There we go. All nice and pretty light. Hide, hide, hide!
Catastrophe. Yeah, that sounds bad.
Perfect. Ad incoming.
Trying to make sure I don't face it directly at you guys.
We're fine. Yeah, monks hate this boss.
Ooh, yeah.
Ninjas aren't exactly fond of him either, so... And if I remember my lore correctly from 1.0 and from... Oh, hide, hide, hide! And from Final Fantasy XI, this is actually a Chaos Dragon.
Okay then.
I.e. a dragon that's been infused with darkness. New add up? Why is he tethering me?
I have no idea.
He likes you.
Okay, stay away from that side of the room. Yeah,
Tethering.
move that away because that's going to drop a ball.
Yeah. Kinda figured.
We've almost got him.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Nice. To the
To
dungeons.
the dungeons 3. Ow, Baron.
Ow! That's horrible live.
Oh dear.
Oh look, a magic staff for you if you wish it.
My current is a 46. I wish it.
It is all yours, girl. Peeps, what have you been up to that you're down health? He was down to like 20% health. I'm like, Peeps, what have you been up to?
Wow.
Don't you look at me that way, you silly burb. Marshmallow looks fine.
Marshmallow is smart. Smarter, at least.
So I think we're back to the Waking Sands to pick up our next quest. Oh, but first,
Is that where it comes from?
I believe it is. Hello, little demon brick. It's a brick with legs and wings. It's like...
Pray return to the Waking Sands.
Yeah. Yeah. Do. Look out!
Pray
The
drive
bun's
to
driving
Waking
again!
Sands.
I mean, I guess if you want to do a quick look and double check, but I think
I probably should.
it goes to the Waking Sands.
Let's see. Okay, have to have done the ultimate weapon. There's a couple of side quests we have to have done, which most likely we've done.
Yeah, the Peeps was in the Abigail Barding because Peeps wanted to look
Actually,
like
those are probably the ones we're about to go get.
because every chocobo wants to look like a scullery maid.
Oh, also...
Do.
There. My one level 50 class.
Well, here comes the question. White Mage is 51, Paladin is 51, Ninja is 51, Monk is 52.
Oh dear.
Do I want to pick up Red Mage?
Oh. Maybe not tonight, but yeah. That starts at 50?
That starts at 50.
The sooner the better.
And I even have a 50 rapier waiting for me. The manipulative Mog foil.
I was gonna ask.
The best
We
rapier
actually
weapon.
have that.
That is Theron's, the downgraded version of it is Theron's go-to foil when he doesn't like the
Yes.
look of his current foils. Because it is just adorable. You can hear the thing going off for ages anytime you start combat. You get the Mog. Woo-woo!
Yeah, that thing is hilarious.
All the Mog weapons are hilarious.
Mhm.
Yes, Baron, one does have to wonder about that. I'm imagining the interior of that car being filled with leaves, bark, old bird nests, and angry squirrels after flying through those trees. Maybe throw in a beehive or wasp nest for good measure.
We keep asking Sid if he'd put, like, a convertible cover over the top for when it rains, but nope. Nope.
Ah, the old drop a wasp nest on them trick.
Yeah, thank you, Thancred. That's a line of Thancred's later on in the game.
Much later on.
Oh, totally does not surprise me he'd say that.
You haven't noticed it? You might need to do more trusts.
Oh, yeah, that line.
Yes.
Been a while since I've done them, mostly because I've got everything max leveled except for Blue Mage and, well, Blue Mage.
Yeah, Blue Mage. As the string of chocobos comes running in.
Yes. You'd think there were stables down here or something.
We'll be with you in a few, Elfino.
Mhm.
That's
What
not
are
good.
we missing?
No. The first person you want is Menphilia.
Oh. I thought she gave us the next,
If I'm understanding this right, and they aren't telling me of that's
Yeah, because
yes. You want Menphilia?
all I see here is the Big Bang.
Nope. Talk to her.
Ah! A recurring problem. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hidden because, of course, the other one takes priority.
Mm-hmm.
A recurring problem. No image. No reward. Menphilia has need of your talents for a re-emerging primal problem.
I know you have scarce had the chance to rest, but I'm afraid there's still work to do.
I'm in retirement.
The Ultima weapon's destruction, 'twould seem, has served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more.
Even as we speak, the Amalja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites. And that is but half of it. Much to our dismay, all three tribes were somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals.
Oh, my turn to say something? Ahem. Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before.
Well, she didn't miss her cue at least.
Far stronger. Their previous incarnations would seem pale imitations.
The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the Ultima weapon's maiden appearance. You will remember that as the time it devoured the three primals in one sitting.
The Grand Companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures.
After deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more. To thee.
The etheric waves that were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear the connection to any beast tribe. Yet much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission, Rena? Ladonia?
Stoic nod.
You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Thancred.
With circumstances as they are, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Rena, Ladonia. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow scions. But instead, I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon.
Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter of the Scions. Let us renew our fire in our hearts and continue to press forever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one sure step at a time. Eorzea has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak to him to receive guidance on your mission.
there goes my retirement.
Poof! All up into the aether.
Yeah.
Mead. I miss drinking mead. But mead and my allergy medications do not mix.
I'd imagine not.
Ah, everyone's hanging out here. Well, they kind of were before, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
Though Thinkrid is probably, it would certainly be new.
Thancred?
Believe me, I'm quite eager to resume active duties and redeem my good name. But I have not forgotten that similar sentiments nearly led me to my doom once before. I will not question the wisdom of our Baldessian colleagues. They have bid me rest, and so I shall. Check with Justola. No, that... Ah, okay, that is new.
In bringing the struggle against the Empire to a decisive end, the nations of Eorzea have much in their military strength. I fear the beast tribes have caught up the scent of this temporary weakness and will give us scant leave to rest. A hero's work is never done.
Can it not be? How can it be never done? I had end credits. Ida.
So much has happened in this place. If the walls could talk, such tales they would be able to tell. And Papa Limo?
Just when we dared to believe that peace had arrived, another primal awakens. I say, has there ever been rest for the weary?
Nope. Nope, never.
Not.
After
Riange?
all, guess what the reward for a job well done is?
More work.
Another
job.
And speaking of, Riange? Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and their primals is at thy disposal. Whether man or beast man, we are wont to seek power when plunged into the black depths of despair. That despair doth begin with the Eorzea, who may have already summoned forth Ifrit. With her comrade Thancred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel.
Okay, so he's now pointing me at Thancred, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Thancred, stop looking so gloomy.
Ifrit bleeds, we can kill it.
I know. This is where the puns really start getting bad.
Thancred wants you to vanquish Ifrit and has information that will help you arrange an encounter. Confirmation has just arrived from the Immortal Flames. 'Tis as Riange said, I fear. The Eorzea have already summoned Ifrit. A confrontation with the Lord of the Inferno is inevitable. I would like nothing more than to lend you my blade, but the students of Baldessian insisted that I refrain from taking to the field where it concerns primals. I know not the workings of it, but it would seem that recent events have left me especially susceptible to tempering. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everybody's sake, I must sit this one out. Instead, I will focus on gathering and analyzing data. Now, the Immortal Flames have already conducted a preliminary investigation into Ifrit. They may well have information that will be of use to you. Do pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you remember Minfilia's words, but this Ifrit is a far cry from the primal you first defeated. You'll want to assemble your most dependable comrades for the mission. Be safe, my friends. So off to Oldha.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, and
I
these
seem to remember there's a fair amount of runaround for this, which is why I'm figuring we're not going to get through all three.
Yeah, there is. After this, they kind of stopped giving a lot of the big runarounds for a lot of the extra unlocks.
Yep.
I'm just going to put him on my barn. Just hang in here, Tay?
Let me hop in.
Zoom! And back to Ulda.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the moon? No, it's around here somewhere. There she is.
Yep. Half moon currently. Nope, you can't fly there in this car.
Aw. I still find it hilarious that as it stands right now, early access is happening on the night of a full moon.
Yes.
It's just so apropos. And there's the airship landing. Woohoo! But we'll go in through the front gate.
They could reserve us a parking slot up there. That's all we've done.
Yeah, but this is Old Daw. They're run by a bunch of money grubbers. They'd only do that if we pay fees. And I don't know about you, but I'm not the richest bun in the world.
They're not touching my coin collection.
Okay, Commander Swift.
Ladonia, Rena, we thank you for your coming. The Flame General will be heartened to hear that you have answered the call. As we've already relayed to the Waking Sands, Ifrit is returned. For the sake of peace in the region, we humbly request that you vanquish him. The Primal is to be found in his domain, the Bowl of Embers. To get there, you must use the Beastman Aetheryte found within the depths of Zaharak, the Amalja's stronghold. Oh jeez, this is where we're going to have to go and reattune to everything.
Yes.
Good lord, this might take us 3 weeks to do.
Well, we can fly over most of it, so
This is true. It's going to be a lot simpler than it used
we don't have to
be.
we don't have to fight our way through all of that.
Yeah, especially fighting our way through the Ixal stronghold. That was a pain.
Full bolts
Yeah.
weren't much better.
The Amalja have constructed their own Aethernet from salvaged Aetherite shards. This being the case, you should be able to use it without problem. No doubt you already know this from your fellow Scions, but the present incarnation of Ifrit is far stronger than the last. Facing him with any fewer than 7 of your stoutest comrades would be ill-advised. That is all the intelligence we have to share. The rest is in your hands. I shall pray for your victory and safe return.
You get a good night's sleep, dear.
Night, Baron.
You have a good night.
Probably out the front door would be our best bet. But yeah, they make you run all over the place to reattune to every single Aetherite.
Well, not every single Aetherite, but in this case, the Beastman ones. Oh man, I'd forgotten that part. I don't know how I could forget some of that, though. Oh man.
Well, it has been how many years now since we've done it?
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I definitely remember having to do that with the Ixal.
Oh god, yeah, that was a nightmare because, yeah. And we're going this way over the Spineless Basin. Boop boop. And over to the crossing. And into southern Thanaland. I am so glad we're going to fly over all this.
Yeah.
I remember having to do it on foot at level, and it was a nightmare. Yeah, you can really see the Amalja stronghold just out there. Ah. Come back here, camera. At least the music is cool here.
I'm getting a harmonica.
And thankfully, I know where we're going.
Yeah.
And there's our Aetheryte.
Oh, right, yeah, this music.
So, how do we want to do this?
Go into queue and see if anything pops quickly enough.
I'll pop us some healer then.
Yeah, 1 heal, 1 tank. That should be good enough. Let's get out of level synced. Because that would be bad. Full of Embers hard. It claims 5
Less than
minutes.
5.
So it stays that way.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't care what it says the average time is, as long as it actually is less than 5, and this seems like a good start.
That was a pretty good queue.
Yep. I had a feeling, for one thing, we're doing this at the right time, which is to say, with the flood of new people and all the rest of it.
Mm-hmm. Been a while since I've tanked this one, so...
And I do like this music.
Oh, correction. The last time I tanked this, it was as a mine on the EX, which is a slightly different animal.
That's a very different animal.
Way. Ow.
I kind of took it from the warriors. It's back on them. The warrior keeps turning him. Oop. Don't want to be there.
No. Poor tactical positioning. There we go.
Get the nails.
Working on it.
Yeah, I'm working it.
All the others are down.
Alright.
Those are still up. This is a wipe.
Okay, he's bringing it back around.
Ow, ow. Can find a way out of that set. I'm gonna wait for them to charge.
Yeah, they didn't make your maneuvering possibilities are easy.
I was having trouble seeing where they were. Good enough.
There we go.
Yeah,
one
the
down.
EX just gets crazier than this.
Oh yeah, especially at level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a commendation.
Oh, good.
And we got the complete, but
Yep. So I think it's time for the next quest.
yeah, I have nothing in my journal.
Yeah.
So it basically allows you to unlock it and then, yeah. No, I don't
Yeah.
want to play with you. Go
Yeah, unlocking it is the end of the quest.
away.
So looks like... Huh. Huh. Trying to understand this. Oh, probably Eorzea will tell us what to do next.
That would be my guess. He is the know-it-all after all.
Mm-hmm.
I find it funny in the trust.
And
Go ahead.
chat.
Oh.
Go handle that.
Like that?
Yes.
But yeah, in the trust, I find it hilarious that Eorzea is all like, "Oh, do we have to ride the dragons? I really don't want to. Can't we just like use something safer, like teleportation magic?" And I'm like, Eorzea, do you realize what you just said? To a dragoon. And then one of our other trust companions that we pick up later, I don't want to say their name because it's a little bit of a spoiler. They're like, "Ooh, right," which is totally them.
It is. It really is.
Yes.
But I was just like sitting there with Eorzea. It's like, Eorzea, after everything you've been through, you're giving me this now? Man up! I love you dearly, husbando. Get on the dragon. And we're going to ignore that bang. The greatest story never told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't touched it.
I think
We've touched it.
Thay and Rye are like 2/3 of the way through.
Maybe.
But we hit one that we're like, we don't know how to solve this.
We didn't know how to solve the previous part, at least for mine, until I stumbled into it one day.
Yeah, we actually just kind of fumbled around the Eorzea until we stumbled across a sparkling bin and went, okay, we've completed our quest. That particular chain is all riddles,
Yeah.
which I'm kind of bad at. Oh, Papa
Yes,
Limo has it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, short stuff, give us a quest.
In for Garuda Awakening. Papa Limo would have you vanquish Garuda, who has returned stronger and bloodthirstier than before. Ah, Ladonia, Rena, I hear you have triumphed over Ifrit. Of course, this is no less a feat than I would expect of a warrior of light, but well done all the same. Now, I had a mind to crack open a bottle of 1547 Bacchus, but the celebration must keep. Garuda, I am afraid to say, has also returned.
Boo!
As you well know, Garuda's appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Not to dishearten you, but in her latest incarnation, that appetite has become nigh insatiable. In the short time since her return, she has already wreaked tremendous havoc. You must send her back to the Aether before she can do any more damage. In the meantime, Ida and I will assist the Order of the Twin Adder in their recovery effort. When you previously faced Garuda, 'twas the Enterprise that bore you through the storm that shielded her domain. Well, that storm is as a spring breeze beside what she has raised this time. No airship could hope to penetrate it. And so we must count ourselves fortunate that the Order of the Twin Adder chanced to discover a Beastman Aetherite leading to the Howling Eye. Before you do aught else, I suggest you pay a visit to the Adder's Nest and have words with Commander Herlew. He will be able to tell you about the said Aetherite, among other things. Make no mistake, the Lady of the Vortex will prove a formidable opponent, but I believe that you can weather the storm. May the 12 keep you safe.
Righty tighty. Lefty loosey.
Who's gonna ask? Off to Gridania?
Yep. I find it hilarious I beat Garuda up while using a Garuda sword. Or, Ifrit up with an Ifrit sword.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Once we get outside. There we go. Do you think Garuda will take too much offense with this lance?
No. She'd take too much offense if you even walked in her front door.
Yeah, well.
This is Garuda we're talking about. Probably the best way to Gridania is up through Blue Fog and then through Mordona.
Sadly, yes.
Yeah, we could probably teleport. Actually, why don't we?
I was gonna say the other good route would be through Aetherite.
Someone's in the background just spinning their car.
Well, what else are you gonna do with it?
Though it's weird to see the bench here in Gridania without the bench warmer. There was a character for the longest time dressed up as a snowman sitting on the bench, and his name was Bench Warmer.
Yes.
Oh, there you are. Look out! Buttons on the run! Now, we do not want to talk to Scarlet. That would be a beast tribe.
Hmm.
Here we are. Vasile Herwa.
Ah, Ladonia and Rena of the Scions. We're grateful for your aid. As you will already know, the accursed Ixal have summoned Garuda once more. Since her return, she has wasted no time unleashing her fury upon the region. Extensive damage has been reported in both Twelveswood and Corythus. She must be stopped, and soon, lest more lives be lost. In the name of the Elder Seedseer, I humbly request you put an end to her reign of terror. As in the past, Garuda keeps her court within the Howling Eye, which is perpetually protected by a raging tempest. Fortunately, we have learned of an alternate way into her domain. The Ixal have constructed an aetheryte within Natalan, their stronghold in the central highlands of Corythus. This aetheryte will take you to Garuda's tempestuous realm. We owe this discovery to the Ishgardians, who the Elder Seedseer says desire to repay the kindness you showed them. For the sake of our people as well as theirs, may your mission be met with success.
And what else does he have? Probably another... Oh, probably the other beast tribe?
Yes, seeking solace.
Ah, yeah. Nope. Nope. So, off to Cold Corythus.
Ah, Corythus.
Yes,
Corythus.
There's a behemoth on me.
That sounds heavy.
It was. Vroom vroom.
Ah, Ishgardian's gotta have that organ music.
Vroom vroom.
Looks like I still got a card to get from here.
Oh.
I'll have to do that later.
Yeah, you're still hunting for those last couple cards, aren't you?
More or less.
Oh, look, more hunt targets.
Yep. Yeah. The first time Riley and Theron had to fight their way all through these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I finally made it over the 220 mark. The next mark is 270.
Whee!
Speaking of fighting these guys and hunt targets.
Good night. Oh, here's the aetheryte.
OP White Mage.
And let's see what Duty Finder gives us.
In the meantime,
And fog collar is what I need. Kill him too fast. Uh-oh.
Sorry. I'll just sit here.
sorry, Tank.
Here, I'll go down to Blue Mage. Maybe that'll make it easier.
I want to go this way.
Actually, I need that Watch Wolf.
Oh, you need the watch wolf? Woof woof!
Woof woof.
I don't know why I'm queuing this tank. I hate tanking pugs.
It's not like it's a fight that will last all that long.
It's true.
I wonder if these are probably actually hunt targets for the
There we go.
free company or grand company.
I think some of them are, yeah. Which we need to do
Yes.
anyway for, well...
Yeah, log entry Maelstrom 28. Yeah. Explains why they're there and why we both have them in different classes. And why realize winning like 5 at a time.
Love the music for this one.
Yes. Oh, look, she's happy to see us.
Yes, yes she is. Maybe she likes my lance.
Oh, that face.
Yeah. That didn't last long.
You forgot to hide, didn't you?
I don't do this often enough. I've never really understood this fight.
Hey, which way? Okay. This way. No, the one in front of me, thank you.
Yeah.
Coming.
Ow.
Yeah, he needs to move her out of that.
Ah.
Okay, where?
Or she can move herself out. Oh, right, the other two. Yep. Ow.
Okay, get away from us. Ow.
Yeah, he pulled it off of me. This is not a good place for this boss. No, that works.
Let's hope so. Okay.
Yeah, the other person pulled one of them off of me. It's like, no, I needed them both. And of course, the tank immediately leaves.
I'm fine with this. And neither one of us is really going hard.
Nope.
Well, then he can have it.
Yes, he can totally have it. Okay. Back to get our last one. Horizon. That's
Or at
right.
least... Yeah, that's right.
At least enough time to grab the quest.
Yep. But this does mean that we're probably going to need to make arrangements for next week.
Yeah.
Not much more putting it off to be done. You gonna put the top up?
There's no top to put up.
I thought you were gonna talk to Seth about that.
He still hasn't done it. So now we get a soaked leather interior.
Yeah.
Sid's gonna be the one to replace it. I'm sure as heck not paying for it. His fault for not putting a convertible top on this thing. Last but not least, we need to talk to Yashtola.
Go. In a Titan spot. It only gets worse from here. Yashtola would entrust you with the titanic task of defeating a greatly strengthened Titan.
So, both Afrit and Garuda are now vanquished by your hands. Truly, you have earned yourself a rest. Would that you had the luxury of the time to enjoy it. It pains me to say that Titan is also returned, and with a vengeance. As was the case with his primal brethren, he has grown stronger as he was before. When I went about my investigation, all indications suggested that the kobolds were nowhere near ready to resume their summoning rites. But it turns out that they were deceiving us. I should have known better. The kobold's subterranean domain runs deep, and they can easily hoard crystals with our being none the wiser. A vast hoard must have been. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the 3 recently activated primals, but according to our latest readings, Titan is usurped in that honor. Our primal's might is determined by 2 factors: the amount of crystals it is gorged upon, and the fervor of its believers. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong the Lord of Crags has become, but I fear the time for such prudence has run out. We have already received an official request for assistance from the Maelstrom, and as you might expect, it is addressed to you two. For the previous encounters with Titan, you traveled to his demesne by way of aetheryte first discovered by the Company of Heroes. Sad to say, this aetheryte no longer seems to respond. But do not despair, the Maelstrom has reportedly found another in its place, and you will want to speak with Commander Rikta at the Maelstrom Command for the details. I cannot stress enough, but this Titan has grown fearsomely strong. See to it you spare... Sorry, guys. See to it you spare no preparations. Tripping over the last line. That's horrible. I'm sorry. So I guess we're spending the night in Limsa and talking to the commander on next week.
Sounds good.
And of course, the boat's right here. Ain't that right, peeps? Oh, you look hungry, peeps. Oh god, did the book just fall down? The book fell over.
I seem to remember it does that on occasion.
Well, considering how tiny those feet are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, it's just... Sometimes the minions just kill me.
And what is Tatafu's quest about?
That's to deliver seeds to open for gardening.
Ah, you'd think it'd have an unlock symbol.
You'd think.
Well, it doesn't actually open for gardening. Gardening just automatically opens, but it's pretty much the hint of this is how you garden. It's kind of the hint tutorial wrapped up in a delivery quest, which we might actually end up doing depending on how the new island sanctuary is supposedly working.
This is also true.
We don't know. Of which, on the 7th, I believe it's the 7th, they've announced for the next live letter. I hopefully will be doing a stream party for that. Hopefully, between you and me live streaming, I hope it doesn't turn into the marathon of last time. Oh my god. Oh, thank you so much for hanging with me on that one. Now, admittedly, they covered a lot of material. But, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this life letter is supposedly covering all the non-combat stuff, including crafting and gathering. I believe they mentioned that they're going to talk about Island Sanctuary, but nothing confirmed. I believe they also said they might talk about the new PvP stuff coming in for the people who enjoy that content. And it's something they've been trying to work to address for some time, including a new small man PvP mode. We shall see.
And it's this Friday?
The 7th.
Oh, okay, no. That'd be like 2 Fridays because Halloween is a week from today. The 7th? That'll be a Sunday.
Oh. Maybe I got my dates wrong. I'll look it up. I'll definitely give people at least a week's warning. Someone has a jiggle hat. Oh look, another jiggle crown hat. They're all the rage.
Yes.
Oh, a couple days ago, Kyoto ended up in Alamigo, and someone had the jiggly crown hat, and Kyoto just reached up and in chat, I put Kyoto taps so-and-so's jiggly hat, and it goes jiggle, 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 jiggle. And suddenly we wipe, and the tank's like, sorry, I got distracted by my hat's jiggliness. We all lost it.
Yes.
But thank you all very much for coming along. Next week we will definitely get Titan all unlocked. Ladonia, why are you imitating a Makote?
Hush you. I'm a Lancer. I stand on tall things.
Well, that
Okay, fair enough. It's a
that or a Lalafell.
It's a Dragoon thing. So yeah, next week we'll get Titan unlocked and run him. Look out for the landslides. And then
Oh, the landslides.
yes, oh the landslides. And then hopefully we can start on Coils of Bahamut. Not sure how we'll run that, whether we'll just get a Talon to escort us through so you guys can see the story, or whether maybe I can convince some of the Extreme Dream Team to come along and do a synced version. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm a bun. This is my natural state. In any case, you guys all have a great evening. Get a good night's sleep. Be safe. Stay well. And we hope to see you next week.
Yeah, everyone have a great week.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.